Scene 25. Pran talk. Hurts. It's the only thing I'm feeling right now. I almost retreat and kick Pat away for making me feel like my body is about to split into halves. I want to escape from this torturing pain, but when I glance up at the guy above me, at his sweating face full of emotions, at his frustrated gaze staring at me, at his painful movement, not my kind of pain, but still, at his patience and effort to not succumb to his desire, I grit my teeth. I can feel his concern for me through his voice and touch. Do you want me to stop? Those words make me hold my breath, shake my head, and speak with an embarrassingly quivering voice. Move. You have to move. I hide my feelings by grasping his neck and give him a kiss. I suck and grind his lips as much as I am embarrassed. We spend all night focusing on each other's bodies. We shower each other with touch and kisses and end up on the lips repeatedly. Pat embraces me tightly and whispers the word of love in my ears, yet all I can do is moan his name. I don't remember when the night ended, nor recall the memory in detail. I only know that my face and body were burning, and Pat's sweaty, red face was the last thing I saw before the hours of exhausting activity knocked me down. Mm. I open my eyes because of the heaviness in my body. I shift and wince with the pain in my lower half. Every part from my waist down is aching like I have a half body paralysis. I turn to the cause of this in exasperation. He is in a deep sleep with his arm and leg rested on my body. Look at how relaxed he is. He must be happy, right? How could I let this happen? It was in the heat of the moment. But, Bran, he murmurs in a daze. I narrow my eyes, contemplate for a moment, and smack the sleepy head's shoulder. Ouch! The victim gets startled and opens his eyes widely. He blinks in confusion before returning my gaze and rubbing his shoulder. He pouts. It hurts! Why did you do that? Are you hurt as much as me? You even rested your limbs on me and made me uncomfortable. I wanted to cuddle. You treated me like a bolster. Come on. Once he's done whining, his pouting face turns sly. Pat puts on this untrustworthy smirk. I try to flee when he scooches closer. Did it hurt a lot? Go away. I was so happy last night. Stop it. I really was happy. Shut up. Give me a hug. Didn't you have enough last night? My body's full of hickeys. Who told you to have such a kissable body? I close my mouth, knowing this is a pointless argument. Really? I cuss in my throat. Pat laughs and successfully hugs me. If my body was in good condition, he'd roll off the bed already. I love you, he says and puts his chin on my shoulder, rocking me like a kid. It's not that romantic, but I guess it's not too bad. Mm, you never say you love me. Hearing his sad voice, I raise my eyebrow and turn my head to look at him. He even bends up and moves a little bit away from me. What? I said I love you many times. I did it 1,000 times last night, but you never said it back. Why are you kicking up a fuss now? Don't be cold to your husband. Pat. Yes? Who's the husband here? It was obvious last night, Pat says with a grin, not giving a damn about my cranky mood. I might change the role for real. Oh, I was kidding. Pat quickly corrects and acts all obediently. He comes back closer to give me a loving hug. My pran is the cutest. I roll my eyes, yet still lean against his chest. I let the wild dog peck my neck and shoulder. I resist a little, but I don't tell him off or anything. I really love you, Pran, Pat says, more seriously than before, that I have to listen carefully. I love you so much that I can't believe I can love anyone this much. I can't go on without you. You know that, right? He holds my hands and caresses them. You love me a lot as well, don't you? I sigh, not knowing why he's using that tone. Who's the one supposed to be uncertain here? I let you do this much. Why are you still asking? Pat snickers and tightens his arms around me. He kisses my cheek with his warm lips and buries his nose in my shoulder. Thank you. I say nothing, secretly smiling alone. I lean against Pat in his embrace, though my lower half still feels heavy. My cheeks burn at the thought of last night. Even so, I can smile when I'm wrapped in his warmth. I close my eyes and take in this pleasant pain. I just learned how painful sex between males is last night. The worst thing is the prolonged aching pain. I clenched my teeth so hard they could break as I tried to walk as normally as possible. I breathe in and pray that I won't faint when I descend the stairs or when I'm on the bumpy bus. Does the person who caused this pain have any idea what kind of suffering he put me through? What's wrong, Pran? You're sweating a lot. Is it hot? Kay asks after I made my way to sit as gently as possible next to him in the cafeteria. I only force a smile and reply, Yeah, a little. I'm okay. With that answer, Kay just nods and grabs Golf's glass of soda to drink. It's weird now that we've submitted the paper. I mean, we're suddenly graduates. Y points out, drawing our attention. Isn't that great? Finally, I've been excited, Golf says and exhales. Half of my hair went gray. It's great, of course, but I feel a little sad. You won't get to meet each other very often now. It's not like we're going somewhere far away. We're not going abroad. We can always hang out from time to time, Kay explains. Pats Y's shoulder and gets up. Let's get our food. Come on, Golf. You go first. I'll go first for a smoke for a minute. You want one? Why? I don't care. Not in the mood. Why replies. Kay is off to get his food while Golf disappears behind the building with a box of cigarettes and a lighter. The only guy left turns to me. What about you, Pran? Are you going to manage your family business after graduation? I'm not sure. I'm still thinking about getting a master's degree. You said you gave up on it. I want to reconsider it now that I'm a graduate. I want to study more. What about Pat? How is he doing? He has two last exams today as well. What about the future? Did you talk to him? No. I guess you haven't dealt with the problem you told me the other day. Yeah. What can I do anyway? Our parents still hate each other. So, are you going to break up? I never think of that. Y smiles, sighs, and smiles before ruffling my hair. Must be tough, young Master Pran. Young Master, my ass. Whoa, why so harsh? He pretends to be offended, a cheeky smirk still plastered on his face. Anyway, wish you luck. Mm, thanks. You can tell me anything. Don't keep everything to yourself. You might burst one day. As if you can help me. I may not, but I can listen, sir. I scoff and shake my head at his playful voice. Why looks like he's just joking around, but I know he wants the best for me. If I have a big problem, I'll think of you after, Pat. I promise. You trash! I'm almost touched. Your husband comes first, huh? You're going to be touched now. Why? By my foot. Oh, I'm just kidding. Don't lift up your foot, Pran. Come down. I laugh and put my foot back down. I look at my best friend's face. Despite all the bad luck and terrible situations I've been through, having them as my friends is my best luck. After the meal at the cafeteria, we're off to watch a movie together. And when we come out of the theater, we head to the bar as our final destination. By the time we split and go home, it's almost dawn. I narrow my eyes when I open the door to find Pat lying on my bed with the AC turned on. Now that he can come over secretly, he sure goes overboard. Whip! Thud. Ouch! The guy who got dragged off the bed yells and springs on his feet. What the hell, Pran? What if I broke my neck? Who allowed you to sleep in my room? I missed you. Why did you come back so late? You're too spoiled. What? Why does it matter? Your parents are out of town, so I want to spend time with you. I roll my eyes now that he switches on his cute mode. He sits on the edge of my bed and pulls me in. He hugs me loosely and gives me a bright smile, eyes sparkling. I missed you. Why? We saw each other in the morning at the uni. How could that be enough? I have to hug you like this. He plants me between his legs and hold me tightly. And kiss your cheeks like this. Pat won't stop. He presses his nose in my cheek. And kiss your. Ah! Before this mad dog can bite my lips, I push his face backward. Pran, you're getting violent again. Because you keep taking advantage of me. Hugging and kissing my lover means taking advantage? Come here right now. Are you nuts? Did you take the pill? Go back to your room. Ignoring his whining, I wave him off, grab a towel, and go into the bathroom indifferently. Around an hour later, I come back out, and that shameless punk is still playing on his phone on his belly on my bed. I knew he wouldn't leave so easily. Why didn't you leave? I won't. I'm staying over. This is too frequent, Pat. You know it's not safe. There's no one else home. It's fine. Your parents really went out of town, so just let me stay. I'll climb back in the morning. And this climbing thing. What if you fall and break your neck? Aha! You're worried. I prefer my house to be debt free. You're not admitting it. Leave. No. I've taken all my exams, and your paper was submitted and approved. There's nothing to worry about. Give me a graduation present, will you? You're the kind of person who wants something in return, huh? Of course, I want a lot from you. Pat gets out of bed and takes 3 long steps to embrace me, using his old trick by begging me through his eyes. But no, it's been several days since we did it. Several days? We did it on Saturday. It's already Thursday. Don't you feel sorry for Pat Jr.? If you can't endure it for 4 or 5 days, just wither and die. No can do. If I wither and die, you'll cry. Let me be a top 10. Easy. Pat's eyes widen. He looks around awkwardly. Now he's scared. He had no problem doing me. Overly delighted, even. So, can't I do you? Did I make you happy? Don't pull this trick on me. I want to make you happy too. I'm happy just by hugging you. Don't hug and kiss me like this, Pat. Don't bite my ear. Please, Pran, I missed you so bad. Didn't you miss me? I turn away from his relentless, warm lips, but they still touch cheek, chin, neck, and collarbone, and I know my body and heart can never resist him. Pran! I don't know how powerful love is. All I know is that when I am touched and listen to his pleading voice, my cold heart melts. I sigh and nod without a choice, letting the spoiled kid lead me to bed. Just another night with a burning heat on the mattress. It goes on for almost an hour and ends with love whispers in my ears. We hold each other, exchange our breath, and listen to our heartbeat until we fall into a deep sleep. The overflowing joy blinds me from the upcoming storm. I forget everything and enjoy the time when it's only us two. In the morning, a piercing shriek shocks me out of my sleep. When I open my eyes, I want to shut them right away and hope that the sight I saw was just the worst nightmare of this year. However, no matter how hard I pray, reality won't change. When I force my eyes open again, I still see my mom looking like she's just seen a ghost. Her mouth opens and closes, then she screams. End of scene 25.